My belief is there's no perfect design. The bicycle, although it's been around a long time, has much room for improvement. We could add so many great things, whether it's engineering or aesthetics, and make it much more than just a bicycle. The bicycle is the most efficient machine known to man. And with modern technology now, it's a great time to really take advantage of the great innovations in the bike industry.
So when we design a race bike, there's a lot of considerations that we put into it. But just like pretty much every other racing that's out there, including F1 or NASCAR, there's a governing body. For cycling, that governing body is the UCI. And so the UCI has a rule book that defines limitations on what we can do with bike design. But we always get the question, hey, if you don't have any rules, what could you do? Robert, our creative designer, went out and created this new concept bike, which he jokingly calls the FUCI bike, which of course stands for the UCI.
It's done in tongue-in-cheek, but I've always felt that we need to break out of that box in a very fun and decisive way, challenging what a real bicycle looks like. So this bike is super aerodynamic. You can see with the windscreen to slice through the wind and be very efficient for the rider.
The concept bike is really important for innovation, even though we can't directly make that product today. Maybe a little part of it we can mold into the rules, and it's still a better innovation than what we've thought of in the past.
This bike actually has a trunk, just like your car has a trunk. So as a cyclist, we've been taught to hate cars. But I say let's embrace cars for all the technology that they give us. Brake lights, turn signals, a navigation system, all these things that bicycles should have. You'll see behind the windscreen that it's all run by your smartphone. There's many apps that we could develop to do everything from navigation to calorie burn. It can communicate with cars to let cars know that, hey, I'm getting too close to this cyclist. There's so much technology that we can impart into a smartphone that can make this bike unbelievable. This bike is actually e-powered. It has a small motor in the bottom bracket. Your battery is right next to it. And that really helps the rider get the bike up to speed. Once the bike is up to speed, the rider takes over and it becomes a very efficient machine.
Being an engineer, I hope to see a lot of tech be brought into cycling and help elevate cycling in general. But at the same time, I hope we don't lose focus of what the point is. And the point is really that ride experience. And all the technology that we bring in should really be improving that riding experience, and not just for bringing tech in just for the sake of it.
The bicycle, for me personally, is the epitome of man and machine. When they become one, it's unbelievable. And the feeling you get with the wind blowing through your hair and seeing the terrain fly by, it's fantastic. There's nothing else like it. I hope that the FUCI bike is a small inclination towards what the bicycle industry could be. It's a concept for the future. I just believe and dream that bikes can be so much more.